Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools, where schools use creative classroom instruction and fun activities to honor and celebrate students. During the month of April, our schools celebrated a special group of students that continually display resilience, tenacity, and bravery. April is designated as the month of the military child, honoring the important role children play in the armed forces community. At Sanford Elementary, airmen and sailors volunteered their morning greeting students and staff. After students hopped off the bus, walked safely across the street, or were dropped off by parents, military men and women were there to wish them a great day and hand out breakfast. One airman even brought along her therapy dog, which was more than happy to greet students by receiving a good tummy rub. Sanford Principal Megan Alman thanked the servicemen and women for their time and dedication to our country. At Knollwood Meadows Elementary, students spent a half day focused on completing patriotic-themed STEM activities. Kindergartners rotated through different stations in their classrooms, building high-flying rockets and creating colorful firework art through the chemical reaction between vinegar and baking soda. In Caitlin Wilmer's first grade classroom, students used their engineering knowledge to build custom catapults and enjoyed testing their creation for accuracy and distance. Third graders in Gloria Morgan's classroom used coding and Ozobots to creatively map some of the places students have lived across the globe, or where they would like to eventually visit. Diana Brown's third graders worked in teams to construct a flagpole using limited materials, complete with a working pulley system to proudly raise the American flag. And in fourth grade classrooms, students accurately designed a military base using their mathematical knowledge of area and perimeter. Since General Stanford Elementary is located on Fort Eustis, and their student population is 100% military children, April was a busy month for the Proud Eagles. Purple is the combined color of all the military branches, so General Stanford celebrated Purple Up Day with a morning of music. To help kick off the day, the talented TRADOC Military Band greeted students and staff entering the school. Students responded to the fun, upbeat pop songs by dancing in the hallways and starting their school day on a high note. Later in the month, Military Family Life counselors guided every student through a meaningful art project. Counselors read aloud the book The Invisible String by Patrice Karst, which illustrates that even when a family member is deployed around the world, or military families are stationed at a new location, they are still connected with family and friends through love. Students made this lesson tangible by decorating purple hearts with words of encouragement to adorn the school's hallways. They also designed colorful bookmarks with positive and uplifting phrases that were randomly gifted to their classmates. General Stanford wrapped up the month of the military child with a grand event for the entire Fort Eustis community. The school's PTA teamed up with the base's child and youth programs to organize and host a massive Purple Up party. On a Friday afternoon, military families were invited to enjoy fun games, free food, and raffle prizes. They also had opportunities to explore a wealth of valuable community and military resources, as well as tour some of the amazing vehicles and equipment that make our military superior. School staff and military personnel volunteered together to serve the dedicated families and children during the month of the military child. After being postponed for 2 years due to the ongoing pandemic, one of the most anticipated and celebrated events in Newport News Public Schools returned this year. In April, the 50th annual George Green Field Day was hosted at Todd Stadium, giving special education students the opportunity to be celebrated and cheered on as they enjoyed a morning of exciting games. Organized by adapted physical education lead Susan McAuliffe, a small army of dedicated PE teachers set up a variety of sports, relay games, and physical activities perfectly suited to the special athletes. In the tradition of the Olympic Games, teachers, administrators, families, and student volunteers enthusiastically cheered on every student athlete as they entered the stadium carrying their school's banner, while Woodside's pep band set the tone. Students then rotated through each station, where PE teachers, middle and high school student volunteers, and community partners ensured a day of active fun which encouraged students to build confidence in themselves through sports. And even though no scores were recorded, the smile on every student's face was enough evidence that George Greenfield Day was a success on many levels. Riverside Elementary celebrated their students as they prepared for their SOL testing season. During a festive SOL pep rally, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students received enthusiastic support from the younger students. Riverside's own Boomin' Bears drumline led a procession around the front of the school, followed by younger grades carrying banners with motivational phrases. As they passed by the older students, the younger Riverside Bears cheered on their peers and high-fived them as they prepared to ace their upcoming tests. This was a wonderful way to bring the entire school together and show the upper grades that their school fully believes in them. After the spirited parade outside, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade classes packed into the gymnasium for a fun-filled dance party. After weeks of test prep and intense academic focus, this was a great way for students and staff to relax and realize that they are fully ready to tackle the upcoming SOL tests. NNPS Preschool is a program that provides 4-year-olds in Newport News with a free, high-quality, early childhood experience in preparation for kindergarten and beyond. NNPS Preschool is a full-day program taught by certified teachers. You can get more information about it and apply online through the NNPS website. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.